Welcome to Four Movies, where I'll be discussing four movies that have pretty much nothing in common with them. Most of the time, I do videos about four movies that have something in common, but right now I'm doing these videos so I can have a week's worth of videos, and then I can do the other videos. So right now we're doing these four videos. These are videos I just recently got into I recently inducted into my collection. I recently bought them, and so these movies don't really have anything in common. If it was a perfect world, all of them would have something in common, but. And I don't know if there will be a better world. Probably not. But it's like, these are just four movies that I recently got, and I just want to show you. And yeah, so yeah, okay. Well, yeah. Let's get into this. Bam! Do you remember this movie? I remember this movie because I remember there was a big focus for some reason on the football teams because they were Buffalo Broncos fans, and then they had to move to Green Bay, and yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the movie I got. And this movie was just given to me because there's no tape in it. So I was like, oh man, I really wanted to watch this, but the movie's not there. So I went ahead and picked up the DVD copy, and so now I can actually watch it. But, fun movie. Like I said, it's one of those things where like you find a movie that's like, oh, that's really cool, but there's no movie, and so like you're gonna buy movies anyway, and you're like, can you just give this to me? I had one time that happened. I was out thrifting, and I went to one place, and I was like, this movie doesn't have, because I had found I found 28 days later, which is a good find, but the movie wasn't in there. So I was like, hey, can I just have the case? And they were like, well, that time they said yeah, but I did have another time where they were like, well, we'll charge you half price. I was like, I'm not paying $1 for an empty case. That's ridiculous. You can buy a stack of empty DVD covers for $1. That's ridiculous. No, I'm not paying. I'm sorry, I'm not paying $1 for an empty case, guys. Sorry, that's ridiculous. But for someone to be like, oh no, that'd be totally cool, to get it. No, but sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's not. You got to be able to have the eye. Have the eye to sit there and go, that's worth a buy. That's not worth a buy. Whatever. But I'm looking forward to rewatching this because, like, I remember this vaguely, very vaguely, and another movie that I do not remember vaguely, I remember it immensely. Bam! Mission Impossible, the first one. Okay, it doesn't want to come out of there. There we go. Bam! Mission Impossible. Like I said, excellent condition. I have it on DVD. I am a fan of Mission Impossible. As I said, when I talked about the DVD of this, big fan. Like I said, I have the series on DVD, and like I said, just I really enjoy the how solid this one is. This is one of those things where it's like it really broke the mold. Like that's what I say. It's one of those things where like, what do you do when you make a Mission Impossible movie? And what they did was they made the best possible version that they could. Like, I think this is it can't get any better than what they did with this. I thought it was phenomenal, and like I said, one of my faves. This, if you haven't seen this, it's a really good movie. The bridge on the river Kwai, the bridge on the river Kai, whatever it is. I've seen it before. I don't have it on DVD, but this is just a excellent condition. So this is where the people are all singing a song, and they go something like that. I'm not gonna do it all the way because I don't want to get. But if you heard it, you never know it. This one, I just got it because it looked interesting. I mean, I got a Great Dane mix, and it's a big dog, but this is a Disney movie that I didn't even know existed. So, like I said, Disney used to make some good ones back in the day. Probably not as good as their animated ones back in the day, but still well worth a watch, I'm sure. I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen this one yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. So that's another one that's into my collection there. And those are the four movies. Thanks so much for watching. I'm an artist and a physical media collector, and I'll be doing a video a day until I get a silver play button or a gold play button if I'm lucky, or if I just run out of physical media to show you. But I do have a lot of physical media, so there's a lot of stuff to be shown. And even without that, there's other videos that I have planned and I'm planning. So hope you're ready for that. I hope I entertain. And if you've watched this far, you're awesome. Stay awesome, and keep on watching. See you tomorrow. Like and subscribe, and tell your friends.